All right, everyone, there it is, finally. Tubes came in yesterday, I believe it was. I got that one replaced. It didn't quite remove all the Tweety birds. It did get a little here and there, but not as bad as it was. What really was the problem was the way that I installed the wiring for the auxiliary input. I didn't have shielded cable. I stuck it in there. I figured since it wasn't running near any parts, it might be alright, but I was wrong. Glass Slinger is correct in that you got to use shielded cable on the auxiliary input if you're going to install one in it. Sometimes you get lucky and other times you don't, and you just got to put in more time to it in order to get it, make it happen. But we finally showed you the cabinet, and I think in the last video we've got it all protected and everything. There that is. New dial cover, polished up buttons, polished bezel, protected. Notice that all these other pointers on these knobs are pointing correctly. Well, except for dial tuning, I mean, it is what it is. This one here, it's all the way down the volume, and the pointer is up that way. That is because the volume control was replaced some time before, and the flatted area on the pot is not keyed to this particular radio. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. We've got the thing dialed in now on the alignment with the trimmers on the both shortwave and the broadcast bands. Yeah, we're going to do an operation video this evening. By the way, today is Thursday, the 11th of July 2024. We're going to get this thing over on the other bench and get it prepped for an evening scan. You've already seen the scan before of the chassis when it was out of the cabinet. This is going to be the in the cabinet scan of all three bands. That'll probably happen about between 6 and 7, or between 6 and 8. Depends where they're. We still got pretty good light on the out. Still at 8 o'clock, that is, but we're going to go at the best time it is for shortwave listening. So get ready for that. Let me turn this thing around and show you the back side. Alright, there we go. New RCA jack and single pole double throw switch with an ID on it also. New stickers, I believe I've showed you that already. So it's got new rubber feet. I remembered to put those on. I almost forgot about them until I picked it up ready for doing something else on my thing. I thought, why is this thing so hard to... And then I realized I didn't put no rubber feet on it. So I got the small rubber feet on it. And so we're going to get this thing over on the bench and get it set up for a scan later. It didn't get quite as hot today, but it was hot enough. Yeah, it's hot enough. It just not much humidity, but it's picking up because I think we're supposed to have some storm clouds moving in late afternoon. So, and I'm feeling it already. I'm starting to tingle. I'm starting to get moist. So stand by. We're going to have one later for you. So hang in there. All right, everyone. Out in the shed. It's a little after 7 in the evening. Still Thursday, the 11th of July. We're going to start the scans on the shortwave band, see how it performs, and then we'll drop it down to the police band and see what's there, and then we will drop all the way down to the broadcast band and see what we get there. It's about the time of the evening for all the drifties to start coming in. We'll demonstrate the push buttons of what was left over from the original settings that I created, or that I set them at, and see what the hell's left. And then we'll demonstrate the auxiliary input. So here we go. Sorry for the lighting, but the battery power is getting a little low. Anyway, you'll be able to see the dial light better. So we're up already. We're on the shortwave band. There's one that's drifting in.
Evil for evil. Provide things on citable if it be possible.
Oh, let me go out and kill my battery charger. Okay, I think that takes care of everything, I hope. WWV at 10. Yeah, Looks like everybody over there is asleep today. Okay, one thing I wanted to tell you about that scan is what you heard there is without a clip-on antenna. I did not have any of my long wires connected onto the back. That is just on the loop antenna in the radio. So she's performing really good. Alright, let's get you back over here. Okay. Let's drop it down to the next level. I don't expect much anywhere through here. Only down here at the low part, the high part of the broadcast band. Now you can imagine what kind of reception you can get if you have at least 10 or 15, 20 foot of long wire clipped onto the radio. Now we're coming into the top part of the broadcast band.
DraftKings.com/DFS.
When you get nachos, tacos, empanadas, spicy.
That's a drifty. Okay, that's the end of that. So let's go down to the broadcast band. We're getting some thunderheads in. And there's that Indian station. I'm not really sure exactly where it's from. That's an image of our local.
Children with Williams syndrome face throughout their life, and adults as well. That one fouled away. It's 1 and 2, but they tend to be very social.
Diamond's back game going on right now. These are all drifties.
Big lose like you.
As a clearinghouse, if you will, for advertising. Christ, proclaim God's word through.
The third, Orlando RC hitting 206. I think maybe Perdomo is. And it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come to your.
Zona 1 de Colima, 67%.
When I was a boy,
So they're all coming in almost on top of one another, along with all the lightning strikes that are happening between here and Timbuktu. Okay, there's that. Now that one there's drifted out.
But I also think he's the kind of teammate that, like,
That was drifted out. So is that one. That one there's drifted out a little bit too. Okay. Let's go ahead and fire up the mini boom, and we're already plugged in here. I don't know if you can see that. We're already plugged in there, and we're plugged in here. So let's go ahead and flip the switch.
Insurance is one of the main contributors to the high inflation that we've been seeing in recent years. And experts say that that is very much connected to the increased occurrence of weather disasters. I think one of the things that is really important about climate change is the way that it is creating weather that is not just more extreme, but it's more unpredictable.
The tone.
You know, insurance is all about sort of weighing the risk of something and trying to price it accordingly.
Let's
but if
tune
you
it.
don't know what the
Join us for games, prizes, crafts, haircuts, and of course, free backpacks.
several times.
Diversity, equity, and what's the I for again?
Oh, inclusiveness. It's being pushed throughout.
Fictional people, exceptional benefits, exceptional company. Voted best place to work by AZ Business Journal.
There you
Walk
go.
right into Lefty Steakhouse in Dewey and enjoy the relaxed atmosphere. Aside from their award-winning steaks and Saturday's mesquite smoked prime rib at Lefty Steakhouse, the menu offers some pretty tasty specials.
Okay, there we are.
Liver and onions, fresh ground hamburgers, and pulled pork, just to name a few. Plus delicious homemade desserts.
We'll do a scan early in the morning. As usually I'm usually up at like 5 o'clock or something, or I'm awake at 5 o'clock. Generally might get up around 5:30, 5:15, somewhere around there, and make me a pot of coffee. And let's turn that off before I get a strike. So that is it for the evening scan. I'll get up in the morning and I will get a morning scan and see just what we can get on the thing with no antenna again. She picks up pretty good with no antenna. I've had antennas on it, and let me tell you, whenever you connect a long wire onto the terminal on the back, you'll bring in everything under the sun, including the sun. So we'll see you then. All right, everybody, we're back again. It's 5:30 in the morning, Friday, the 12th of July, 2024. We're going to do another quick scan of the shortwave band. And this time I'm not going to do a long wire on the radio. It's just going to be on its own loop antenna. So let's go.
深センなどが含まれています。2023年以降、中国はビザ免除国を徐々に
11 a.m. Pacific time. And after that,
이번 마크의 군사 시설이 지속적이고 점진적으로 러시아 국경을 향해 이동하고 있음을 확인했다고 주장했습니다.
러시아의 첫 맞아 다양한 소정의 속성을 통해 진행하고 있습니다. 오해와 우주로는
with useful, with an ally, with people who are like-minded.
白沙面部长中泰一家亲，同意在泰中建交。
兴大全球倡议和构建人类命运版理念，对维护国际公平。
芥川賞三島由紀夫賞候補作
I'm barely turning the tuning dial.
동안에 제가 살면서 단 하나도 발판장 잡고 제가 잘 못했어요.
All that right there between 9.5 and 10.
12 hours, 35 minutes, coordinated universal time.
아, 会见南韩进行正式访问的所罗门群岛总理马内莱。
Несколько приборов выясненных тогда и 维护核心利益和重大关切，推进共建“一带一路”从左方发展。应对气候变化等领域合作，携手构建非核。
ないつもりだったんですが、いろいろ。
Руки довольные вернулись в Европу. Уже правительством Китая.
동등하게 대응하는 것에 대한 깊은 오류를 해결하기.
Alright, that looks like about the extent of it. That's it. So, you can see, let me bring you back around and show you that my long wire is laying right there. There's no attachment. That's pretty good. I never had one that bring that many in with its own loop antenna. That works pretty darn good. So anyway, there you have it. A 1940 Philco table radio, model number 4145, 40-145, 5-button presets. This has got to be pressed for surfing the dial, or else you don't get nothing. 3-band radio with auxiliary input. It's been adapted over. So this is going to go up on eBay soon, probably this weekend, as soon as I can get the paperwork, everything together, and get it ready for boxing. So I hope you enjoyed this series. It's been quite an ordeal. So we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment or two. See you soon.